Cool! Okay, so... Jeez. Mega Man music. Nice. Anyways, hello and welcome back to my channel. So, I guess this is an end of the month vlog. There is some stuff to update you guys on, so it's not just going to be an unboxing. I mean, it will be mostly the unboxing for sure, hopefully. But, it's not just going to be an unboxing is all I'm saying. There is some stuff to actually update you guys on. So, with The Last Generation, I've got 2 episodes left of the prereq with Team of Dragon Hunters. From there, I'm going to go into SF2 Beta, which, by the way, I did not like the Let's Play. I'm not going to finish the Let's Play. I'm just warning you right now. I went farther with it than I probably should have, but I did pre-record the episodes. So they do exist. So I will be uploading them in the time that takes for me to get some footage with Eli McGamer guy on The Last Generation and get up to the next set of fighters, which I actually need to write down the fighters that me and Team of Dragon Hunters used so far, because I've got all the fighters that me and Team of Dragon Hunters, me and the Game Boy Man used already, so yeah, just to make sure I don't have any repeats by mistake. Whatever Let's Play is coming up next, well, whatever Let's Play ends, which is probably, next is probably going, whichever Let's Play ends next, which will probably be, the Super Mario Brothers crossover series, if I'm guessing correctly, because there's not very many episodes in that series. Really, it was only supposed to last a month, if that. But, I mean, 2 months is fine, I guess. I mean, they're really long episodes to edit. I'm glad I pre-recorded them all. It was hell pre-recording them, but it's even worse editing, so it's a good thing I pre-recorded instead of having to record and then edit all at the same time. But whatever series I end off with, I'm not looking forward to what I'm doing next, because that's going to be Devil Survivor 2, which I'm actually still playing my own personal playthrough of that game. However, I've already finished the anime, which I should probably do a review of that anime, probably. But I'm not going to, because, let's be honest, basically the game, just without the battle system. So, I'm more scared of it because Atlas has, in the past, been a music company. So, I mean, so is Sony, and they're totally fine, but Atlas is a third party, so I'm not sure how well I can trust them. I mean, for crying out loud, hold on. Sorry about that. The CD that came with the game, it is a CD, and that is a 3DS game. I would get the case since it's easier to get the case over there, but oh, did I scratch the CD? Oh, okay. But the CD, which only has 4 tracks on it, came with some serious anti-piracy measures with it. Yeah. Even says right on the disc, unauthorized copying, reproduction, and rental, public performance, or broadcast of the CD may be a violation of applicable laws. The CD is provided exclusively by Atlas. They've got all rights reserved. All the shit, man. There's some serious copyright stuff on this CD, so I'm very scared to do this, because if their music is copyrighted like that, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to get their game recorded. I might have to use the copyrighted end slates. That's provided that the measures they take isn't too serious, because, oh god, one of my own songs, it's gonna mesh with my own voice. There we go. But, when I tried getting some of these songs into my MP3, I could not take them directly from the CD onto my PC. I had to record them from my DJ mixer over there onto my old computer and do it that way. So, yeah, I'm just gonna set this here, I guess. So, I'm definitely not looking... Where'd the journal go? Oh, okay. I'm definitely not looking forward to that. If it does happen to get too serious of a copyright strike for me to continue the series, the videos for that series, I will just move on to the next new Let's Play instead of going to an old one, which will be Duel Masters Limited Edition for the PS2. Which, I don't know why people say that one's the best, or I'm not sure why people seem to really like that one. I mean, I like it for the graphics, but gameplay-wise, it's probably not the best. Well, that's, you know, with Duel Master games, back then, video games were not the best TCG platform. I mean, you could play against your friends and such, but you were limited by the amount of space that the game could hold for cards that you could possibly get in the game. And then, of course, on top of that, they had to actually program the game to even remotely play the way that it's supposed to, so... I mean, honestly, I think all the Duel Master games are okay, but they're not the same thing as playing an actual playing the actual Duel Masters game. Kaijudo, on the other hand, I have no idea about, since it didn't last that long. It probably lasted like, what, 1-2 years? I mean, the cards are still cheap, just due to their materials and such. As you can obviously tell in the background, I have Kaijudo. But, I mean, like, I don't know how popular Kaijudo actually got. It discontinued even faster than Duel Masters did, so... I honestly don't know. Over my voice acting channel, I have finally started working on something other than Tomo. Hooray! Yes, I started Harvest December, and I actually got stopped halfway through recording. That's an interesting story that I'm just not going to talk about right now, so... I actually think I mentioned it in the unfinished work video, so... But, yeah, so I'm actually starting Harvest December. I've got a few other stuff reared and ready to start. But since Harvest December has its own music, right now I'm planning on using the music from Harvest December. Because I have no idea if that's copyrighted either. But if it is, I will have to, you know, make the music for the video. I really don't want to do that, because the music in Harvest December is top-notch. But, yeah, so... Anyways, I have finally started my next album. It's an EP. It's kind of just a follow-up for, what was the name of that one album that I just released? I'm working on so much at once, jeez. Promise to Promise. It's the sequel EP to that. The album's name is The Difference Is the Heart, which I actually got that name from Jared Dines, I believe. I don't remember exactly which video, but yeah, somehow the stuff that he was talking about, while he was talking about that kind of stuff and I was thinking about the Promise to Promise album, I kind of got ideas running in my head, and I was like, Difference is the Heart, that would be a good name for an album including, like, the complete opposite of love songs. I mean, there obviously are love songs on there, but, you know. I thought it was a good idea to make it like a finish for Promise to Promise, kinda. Well, not exactly a finish, but more like a continuation of the story, so that's what it really is. I've got one song recorded already, and, I mean, they record pretty fast, so it's probably not going to be the best album. It's all on the album. I'm not expecting it to be, honestly. What song was it? I forgot. It'll probably be the song that I upload on my music channel next, too. But I've got a few other things to do on my music channel, like cover-wise. Last week I was a little stumped on what to do. I thought it was a cover week, by the way, and it wasn't, so I guess they've shifted. But, I kinda want to do an Alice Cooper cover next, and then after that, I had it brought to my attention from this, believe it or not, from the same thing that inspired that Mega Man 7 8 video that I did, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. It's yesterday in my timeline, I believe. So, or in my time, so. Yeah, it's so hard to speak when you don't know where you are time-wise. Because in your own mind, you're literally going along your own time. But when you're talking to an audience over video, recorded video, especially about stuff that you've previously done, or stuff that's coming up, it makes things really hard to talk about. But the other cover that I want to do, it was brought to my attention while I was going through that music on Smash Bros. That I still have yet to do. A cover of Dark Pit's theme. A friend had requested that I do it. So I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to get it done or anything. I heard it sounds really freaking difficult. If I can get it done, whoo boy. It's got a lot of lead stuff in it, and I think that's what he's looking for, so I'm really not looking forward to that, but it'll be fun. It's a oxymoron there, I guess. Alright, to this. So I did manage to make it. Surprisingly enough, I did have one moment that could have been considered a slip-up. I'm not going to count it just because it was with a visual novel, and I just kind of went back to it to view CGs, but it was only one instance. I'm going to let it slide. I didn't even have it take up that long, so with my exceptions that I had placed in beforehand, I did make it to the end of the week. So let's unbox this shit and see if we got anything. Anything awesome, especially from the Duel Masters era cards, or anything referencing Duel Masters, because I know that kaijudo is Duel Masters. It's just there we go, like that. Got it. It's just a re-release of Duel Masters is all. So yeah, this box is, I'm not sure how I feel about this box. It looks cool when it's wrapped up and such, but I don't know, it feels like there's something interesting about the feel of this box. That's all I can really explain it as. I can't really explain it as professional though. It feels almost kind of cheap, but the art feels professional. It's kind of weird. Actually, while I'm on the topic of the box, I like how they put the elements on each end of the box. So I guess there's 5 elements in kaijudo, or Duel Masters. Alright, now we got that. Alright, so the box is open, and it's a lot bigger than it needs to be. Actually, I can take this thing out of the box. So, ooh, it's got a lot of weight to it though. I like this. I was like, wait, are they taped in? No, they're not. But I'm trying to get a feel for how much unused space there is. That's about how much. And this stack is a little bit smaller than the unused space, so they could have fit a lot more cards in here. I'm surprised they didn't include anything else like a placemat or something, considering the fact that this is supposed to be one of those bigger things. But this has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 decks, or packs in here, which has more than enough cards for a deck, but just barely. I'm not going to add any of these to my card book, unfortunately, because I want to have a full deck, and it does look like they included something in there other than cards, so let's just slip that out. There's codes on the bottom of these. And I would assume this is the placemat. Oh yeah, it is. It's a terrible one. I'm not even sure if you can really call this a placemat. Jeez. It's got information on it. I'd really only call this I might read this later. But I would really only call this like a pamphlet of some kind. It can't really be considered a placemat at all. Alright, onto the packs. They all look pretty... They all look exactly the same. They've all got what looks to be Mini Gettin' I can't think of his full name. Mini Gettin' on their packaging. I think that's the monster. Or creature. Mini Gettin' Get. That's what his name was. I've also noticed they all got, like, the code on the back of them. The codes are all the same. Okay, the codes don't matter then. I like how they package these, though, because these are actually pretty easy to open. With that thing back there. Okay. Well, now, one thing I gotta mention about these cards is, I actually might cut up one of these packages and put them into the card book. But one thing I do gotta mention about these cards is they do look a little different from... So there are code cards. Okay, so I'll just set those aside. I'm not sure what these code cards are actually for. It looks like to unlock some sort of pack. On a website. Kaijudo.com is what they're saying. Use a unique redemption code to unlock one of 9 digital creatures at random and add it to your online collection. I honestly don't know what those codes are for, but I will find out later. So let's see, we got... Oh, by the way, these, the back of these cards are not as awesome as the back of Duel Master cards. I'm just gonna say that right now. These look more like the back of the cards that they used in Yu-Gi-Oh! Kinda, in my opinion. So we've got, to start this out with, from the Nature Civilization, Pesky Pineapple. I'm trying to, like, not block the information on the card. Unsliceable. This creature would be banished. Put it to your mana zone instead. Okay, it sounds useful. I might use it. We got... No! Cocolupia, what'd they do to you? This is clearly Cocolupia. They called it Mischievous Firebird. And he actually looks weaker, 1000 instead of 2000. He knows the motion. He gets shenanigans. Whenever this creature attacks, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Okay, I'm going to assume this one's actually one of the new creatures here. We got Gloomwraith. Hunting Visage. When this creature is banished, target enemy creatures get 2000 power until the end of the turn. A creature that has power 0 or less is banished. So, we've got Palestrate of Wind from the Light Civilization? Or is that nature? That is Light Civilization. Okay, I do not like the Light Civilization cards here, because the only way you can distinguish them from nature is their symbol. The color is terrible. I mean, maybe somebody else can distinguish them via color, but I cannot. But we got Palestrate of Wind, which I believe actually was in Duel Masters. He knows Updraft. When this creature enters the battle zone, one of your creatures gets blocker until the start of your next turn. So that seems to be pretty dang cool, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in Duel Masters. I might be wrong. Another creature from Kaijudo, Ringleader Radish. By the way, I did start watching Kaijudo, so now I'm watching Duel Masters and Kaijudo together, so that's interesting, to be quite honest. I do not like the way Kaijudo does their battles, but Kaijudo has better character development, I'd say. Well, not really. It's more like they don't joke around as much. There's character development with the creatures more than there is the characters. You get to know the creatures more than you do in Duel Masters, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, Ringleader Radish. Sturdipot. Whenever this creature attacks, each of your creatures gets a power attacker plus 1000 power until the end of the turn. So, jeez. Every card so far has had some sort of special thing to them. I should also mention that they do still have the flavor text at the bottom of these. So I guess they are still similar to Duel Masters in that, right? We got Radion Sphere, which obviously looks like somebody from Duel Masters, but I can't remember for the life of me his name. The Oracle of Light, I think, was his name. This creature knows Luminous. At the end of each of your turns, untap all of your creatures that have power 6000 or more. Ooh. This is a useful card for somebody with super powerful creatures in their deck. I'm also noticing how very rainbow these packs are, so building a deck out of these is going to be quite the undertaking. Alright, we got Hypnobot, which looks pretty dang freaking awesome. It also kind of looks like it kind of looks like a more mature Pokemon, to be quite honest. Blastoise, if he went beyond just the cannons. Seriously, this thing's got weapons all over the place. Alright. Mesmerizing. When this creature enters the battle zone, each player chooses a card from his or her hand and puts it on top of his or her deck. So, You gotta hear the flavor text on this. Disco party! Yes, disco party indeed. Alright, we've got Savage Spawn. I am not reading what his thing here does. I'm going to assume it's something super useful and could be read during battle or something, but this is just too long to read in one of these unboxing lists. Obviously a new creature, so... Alright, and I think this is actually the first spell card we've seen all day. This is still the first pack, mind you. So, like I was saying, we're gonna end up with a full deck by the end of this for sure. A little bit more than a full deck. But, Ashen Tribute. Your opponent chooses one of his or her creatures that has blocker. Banish that creature. So, I guess this is useful, because I can get rid of my opponent's blockers. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop reading, oh, I should probably mention, Shield Blast is literally the same thing as Shield Trigger. I'm gonna move this guy up ahead of that guy. Shield Blast is literally the same exact thing as Shield Trigger, so... Metropolix Operative. There we go, another creature card. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop reading their effects so we can get through this faster. Nether Technician. I mean, unless, of course, it's a spell card. I might read its effect if it's a spell card. And here is a spell card. And it's a shield trigger. Your opponent chooses two of his or her untapped creatures. Tap those creatures. That would be Bewildering Blast, which I kind of remember this one being from Duel Masters, so. Sinister Scheme, another spell, and another shield trigger. You may discard a card. If you do, banish a target enemy creature. It sounds similar to Snake Attack. And I did look through and move this guy back because he's a hollow. He looks actually pretty dang good, to be quite honest. He's got a nice cheap cost. Mana cost, he's 3,000 mana. So, I think there's a promo card too. But we got Mukta Life Spark Guide. Like I said, hollow. Ooh, yeah, he does seem very powerful. I was just reading his effect right there. Alright, so that's the first pack out of the way. And we've already hit 30 minutes, so I definitely need to get through these faster. Alright, so opening this next pack. That was not as easy as the first one. Alright, first off we have another code card. And I'm also going to look for the hollow and... oh, there is no hollow. Right, I'm just going to send that guy to the back then. Alright. Ooh, this is the first one where there actually is no effect. Literally every card in that last pack. Hold on. Yeah. Every creature card in that last pack had an effect. So this will be the first card without any effect whatsoever. And that is Wraithhound. It's a darkness creature, so that looks interesting. We've got Scroll Orb, which again looks like an oracle from Duel Masters. I'm not sure exactly what they would have called it back then. Oracle of Scrolls, maybe? We got Blaze Darter, so maybe they do have Kobo Cocolupia as Cocolupia still, because this looks a lot like Cocolupia for sure. I mean, it's not Cocolupia, but it looks a lot like him, so. The effect he learns is whoosh. Cloaked Sorbitor. Ooh, shield trigger and blocker. He looks very, very familiar to me. I would say he almost kind of looks like a Aqua Soldier. Especially with the way that he works, so. Legion Corpse. Ooh, we got a lot more cards that have no effect. And ironically enough, they are all darkness creatures. I have not seen a darkness creature with Slayer on it yet. I'm not sure what they called the ability here in Duel Masters, but I'm sure we'll figure it out soon. Maybe not. Alright, a spell card, which lets me draw a card, so it's basically a waste of space. Gargoyle Vision, which tells me it's a new card, so... Because I know that Gargoyle is one of the newer creatures. Whenever this creature attacks me, question. We've got Gullet Ghost. Warren Shaman. I'm getting a lot of shamans here. Battering Monolith. I actually remember having something similar name in Duel Masters. It's got the same power and effect that Stonosaur has. So. No, Stonosaur is cheaper, so if you have a Stonosaur, don't replace it with that thing. Another spell card. Target enemy creatures get minus 7,000 power until the end of the turn. I think they meant to say plus 7,000, but... Oh, enemy creature, okay. A creature that has power 0 or less is banished. That would be Dark Bolt. Which is in fact a darkness card, so I guess it works with the darkness type. We've got Sinister Scheme. I may discard a card. If I do, banish enemy creature. It is also a shield trigger. I know it says Shield Blast. I'm going to call it Shield Trigger because I am a Duel Masters fan. I prefer Duel Masters to Kaijudo so far. So, another spell card. Oh, Lord. Up to 2 of your creatures gets plus 1,000 power until the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, untap them. Galvanize. We have Lava Racer, which looks very similar to some other creatures, and it also has Fast Attacker on it, which they call just Fast Attack. And then we have the rare card, I'm sure it is. Oh, I guess these all have like little level things inside them. Interesting. So I'm going to assume is the rare card. Dragonite the Obliterator. So obviously copying Yu-Gi-Oh now. Having a card by the name of Obliterator. These cards kind of feel like Pokemon cards. I don't know what people are saying with these things feeling cheap. They feel rather high quality to me, but then again, that's just me. Alright, so that's 2 packs down. We got 3 more left to go. The one that I'm opening too. I may have spoken too soon when I said the packaging was just as was pretty high quality. Alright, so let's get things out of the way. We have a code card. Holy crap! I am not moving any cards, because holy crap, the end of this pack has some powerful damn creatures in it. Alright, so we have Leafwig Totem, which looks like a decent card. 3 mana, 3000 power. Raptor Ace Volco. Metropolix Scout, which I know is a new creature. Another Regnant's Attendant, though just in case I didn't show you guys before, I'm going to show you guys again. Lumbering Coliseum. Looks pretty dang cool. Lava Burst, oh gosh. I do not like the image they've got for Lava Burst here, but this is definitely a returning card. What the? Hold on, I need to see a previous spell card. Oh! Okay, that's interesting, I like that. They've got a little symbol at the top where they show the civilization that the creature's from, to show that it's a shield trigger. So, but Lava Burst is a returning card from Duel Masters. I shouldn't have to read what it says, but if you don't know, it's literally just Fire Burst. So, you may banish one of your creatures. If you do, banish target enemy creatures that has a power 7,000 or less. I believe in the original Duel Masters it was 6,000 or less, so that card got a buff. Not all cards got a buff from Duel Masters. A lot of them got debuffs, especially Billion Degree Dragon. I looked at photos for Billion Degree Dragon, and man, I mean, he got buffs, but he also got debuffs with those buffs, so honestly, I prefer his Duel Master counterpart. But we have Cloud Grappler, and this is what I was saying. Look at that power. It's got an awesome effect, too. And only for really cheap. So, we're already getting to the powerful stuff. We have Ice Force Sphere. And ironically enough, that it's a sphere card in the Darkness Civilization. I don't think the Darkness Civilization in Duel Masters had any oracles. We got Arudo Cloud Striker, which gets blocker, and yeah, that seems to be the only thing it really gets. Skirmisher. This creature can attack only creatures. Aw, you can only attack creatures, but damn! Doesn't it remind you of somebody? Stomp Giant. I like how some of these cards are clearly based off of the previous Duel Master cards, whereas others are just blatant Duel Master cards redone. Like, why didn't they just redo the Duel Master cards in general? Better yet, why did they rebrand the whole thing? Did they really think it was the branding that made it fail? Because honestly, it wasn't. We got Justice Anchoron, which looks pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. We've got Karosta the Wanderer, which also has Double Breaker on it. Nice. Probably a pretty hard summon, though. We have Embolden. He looks familiar. we've got... Oh my god. Well, he looks familiar. Very, very familiar. A very iconic creature to the Duel Masters franchise. But his effect is not the same. Ammo Train. I was saying he looked like a very iconic creature, didn't he? Or very familiar to one. Oh, this Traveler. Not the same effect though. We've got, to finish it off, I believe this is a new card. It might not be, but... Ooh, and it's a dual type card. Or... Is it? It shows water, but... They're kind of showing it like a... double typing. It's Emperor Palata. It looks like a dual typing of water and nature, I would assume. Like, it really looks like a dual type. I might be wrong. I don't know exactly how they do dual typings in here. If I get I can't remember his name. The Unchained? I might be wrong about that. But if I get Vorg the Unchained, I think was his name, all I know is the Unchained isn't his name. If I get that card, I'll know exactly how their dual typings work. So, we've only got 2 packs left. These packs are pretty long to get through. I managed to get through 2 packs in 30 minutes though, so let's keep that record up, I guess. And get this next one open. New card smell. Not a very pleasant smell for some reason. I decided to check it out. While opening it, I bent the card. Not sure if you can see it. It's a very small bend. But I got... I'm sorry, all I can think about when I read this thing's name... All I can think about... I'm just going to put a picture of it right in the corner as I show you guys this card. Sandstorm Prowler. Does not look like a Prowler to me. Though its effects names definitely do kind of say Prowler. Pounce, Sulk. Alright. So we have... I think we already came across this. Leafwing Totem. Alright, ooh, oh, you know what? I just remembered to get rid of the code card and move that to the back. Okay. But ooh, Chasm Giga Blover. Blover, yeah. I think I pronounced it right. This thing looks pretty dang good. Tidal Gulper. Also probably new. Definitely looks good though. Raptor Ace Valco. Alright. Oh, I know we already came across this. Did we come across this in Did we come across it as a holo though? That's what I want to know. No, we didn't. Okay, so I got another Naruto Cloudstar. It looks powerful. Apparently it's super common. Okay, so here's something I should probably mention about kaijudo. Ironically enough, over in Japan, Duel Masters has continued to go on past its discontinuation date over here in America. So, yeah, during that time they really built up their dragon archetype. When they tried re-releasing Kaijudo, I imagine that most of that archetype came back over here. So, that's right, and these cards tend to be some of the most powerful in the game, so that was artillery dragon. That is kind of looks like a doesn't it? Nah, it's just my imagination. We've got Spy Tide. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. That sounds rather pointless, but it could be useful. Spirit's Gift. Return a card from your mana zone to your hand. I believe this was originally called Mana Nexus. I might be wrong. It's definitely a nature type of spell that you would have seen in Duel Masters. We've got Moonhowler Hunter. Ooh, this thing looks dastardly. Ooh, man. Pretty hard summon though. I probably just put it right into my mana zone if it didn't end up in my shields. Bolt Hawk. Not too bad of a card there. Could be better. But definitely could have been worse too, so. Abyssal Scavenger. Alright, we have a spell that costs 7 mana. Jeez. Its effect, your opponent chooses and discards 3 cards. Georgia's Gully. Talk about OP, jeez. No wonder it takes 7 mana. And we got another holo card, and boy does it look like a powerful card indeed. Field Marshal Cornucopia, which I believe is a return from Duel Masters as well. They started returning monsters from Duel Masters rather fast, I noticed. I think I started noticing Duel Master creatures start to appear somewhere between episode 3 and 5. So, really fast. Alright. This is the final pack. So set aside that code card, maybe use it a little later. Crash through the VL. Alright. This is going to be a rather... I'll move that to the back. This is going to be a rather disappointing final pack. So we got Prowling Chimera, not too bad, but could have been better. Aura Scout, definitely a return from Duel Masters, though with a restyling it looks like. Runestone Goliath, holy crap! This creature cannot be blocked by creatures that have less power than it. So fuck your stupid bloody skeetos. Hydrobot Elites. And that would be an example of a probably pretty bad card. I mean, it's got good power, but it costs a bit much to get to. we've got Spark Drone, which is described as an Enforcer card. I remember when the Enforcer archetype always had the word the Enforcer in front of it. Worn Shaman, which looks okay-ish. Blade Rush Wyvern. I'm going to assume that's part of the dragon archetype. Hold on, Attack Raptor. Nope. Alright, well then. We have Void Seer. Plasma Generator. Choose one of your creatures. It cannot be blocked this turn. At the end of the turn, untap it. I like how they mentioned tapping and untapping when in Duel Masters. Or not Duel Masters, Kaijudo. They kind of changed the whole thing, so you're not actually watching a duel, you're watching a fight, really. So when they say things like tap and untap, I'm just like, they never said that in the anime or cartoon. But we have Bullet Ghost, who looks rather familiar as well. A lot of these look very familiar, I'm starting to notice. Salvation Reckoner. I'm almost sure this one's a new card. Wave Crest Crawler. Which isn't too bad of a card, it looks like. Oh yeah, this is a really good card. We've got Ancestor Bear, which also appears to be a very freaking awesome card. And it's freaking cheap to boot. Probably a reason for that in the stuff here, but honestly it looks like a beast. Which makes sense since it's a beast skin, but whatever. And the final card here is also freaking amazing. Also takes 3 mana, but it is Fury Wing Trooper. Also, apparently they changed the evolution a little bit because those last 2 cards were called Vortex Evolution cards, which apparently got put on 2 cards instead of 1. So yeah, I guess that's all the cards there, and I guess that's really all there is to update on. So, by the way, in case you're curious, there's a little over 40 cards here, so definitely enough for a deck. I think it was about 52 all in all. So this would be good enough to make like a kaijudo deck, definitely, but I'd rather make a Duel Masters deck out of it, because Duel Masters is the better game. Kaijudo has a bit of a different rule set, very slight differences, but Duel Masters and Kaijudo are basically the same game in the end, so I believe that Kaijudo you get a couple extra... Yeah, I think it's just 1 extra shield, maybe 2 more. And then you can only have a repeat of 3 creatures, and they added 10 cards to the deck. or repeat 3 times instead of 4. So yeah, it's a little bit different. Those are just the few differences between Kaijudo and Duel Masters rule sets. Honestly, I don't care about the rule sets. I'd rather play it under the rule set of Duel Masters and Kaijudo. Kaijudo is just a really bad remarket. That really shouldn't have happened. They should just re-released Duel Masters, in all honesty. But either way, so that's going to be the end of this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. There are links in the description. I shall see you guys in the next video.